Well, two teens charged in the death of another Omaha teenager make their first appearances in front of a judge today.
First Alert 6's Andrew Pfeiffer has the latest from court.
Jacqueline and Aaron, 19-year-old Christopher Swillie walked into Douglas County Court for the first time this afternoon. He's charged with murder in the shooting death of 15-year-old Shalimar Davis Jr. Today, a judge denied him bond. Earlier in the day, 19-year-old Swillie Thomas-Moore also appeared in court, charged as an accessory. Her bond was set at $75,000. Davis died after a shooting on Tuesday morning near 52nd and Pinckney Streets. A 20-year-old man, also injured in the shooting, is recovering from the incident. According to prosecutors, Thomas-Moore admitted to allowing Swillie to use her vehicle during the time of the incident. She also admitted that she was involved in the shooting. Both are due back in court in May. In the newsroom, Andrew Pfeiffer, First Alert 6.